Everybody, special video for you guys today. We're going to be taking a look at the beads of Fealty and the pearls of ruin, which is relatively interconnected with Mithrix as well as Providence and our good old buddy Newt in the Bazaar Between Time. So let's get right to it with the lore log from the beads of Fealty. The master of this world is a benevolent protector, our savior. Despite the natures of its various inhabitants, he has made a peaceful place here. Peace comes at a cost, of course. Some things are strictly forbidden. Above all, there is one item that cannot be tolerated. To possess it is to surely perish. A strange, heavy, and deeply entrancing set of beads that seem to speak with whoever holds them. To discover them among one's community is to create a dark, rippling panic. It is not long after they are found that Providence, the mighty protector, appears in a thunderous instance to pursue their owner and solemnly take a life he swore to defend. It is no physical property of the beads themselves which provokes such a drastic response, but instead what they represent. They are a symbol, and to carry them is a dark promise to undo the world, to cast to oblivion all people who find their final place here, all in exchange for a doomed return to ruinous way. The elusive, sinister intelligence with whom these beads represent a pact seems known only to the bearer and to Providence himself. One thing, however, is known to anyone who has borne witness to these beads: a cruel, cackling laughter that erupts as blood and coins of favor are spilled, abruptly silenced as the beads are destroyed. Where they come from isn't known, but should you encounter these beads, you must leave them far, far behind. Never look back. As you all should know, or can obviously point out at this point, the person that created the beads of Fealty is Mithrix. And we all know that he promised to destroy the planet and get revenge on Providence for trapping him on the moon for thousands of years. This is somehow related to the Bazaar Between Time. I don't really know how, but it's definitely related to Newt, the lunar coins, and the Bazaar Between Times. We don't have a direct inclination or explanation of how it will bring ruin to the planet and destroy everything, but that seems to be the case. And it's also related to the pearls, the irident and regular pearl. The flavor text for these pearls themselves actually confirm that it's Mithrix and just reinforces some of the lore itself. They basically read, "His influence is dark. I do not blame you for your curiosity, but cleanse yourself of it immediately. It will ruin you and all you care about." So again, reconfirming what's read in the beads of Fealty of returning the world to a ruinous way and destroying everything that Providence built and all the creatures he saves. As we know, Providence was compassionate and Mithrix, of course, was not. He only cared about design. But moving along to the irident pearl, it continues right where the regular pearl leaves off with its flavor text. "Oh, that is strange. That is unlike the other pearls. Do not be mistaken. His influence is still dark. Despite how beautiful your pearl is, it is not from a place of kindness. It cannot be." It could be Providence speaking on this, but it's probably one of the inhabitants of the Risk-A-Ring planet, Lumerians or something, or maybe one of the elder Lumerians, but we'll never know. But they're wary of them, and whoever picks up the beads, we know Providence comes down and takes them away because he doesn't know how probably Mithrix can come back, but they are part of his grand scheme in one way, shape, or form. But another interesting thing is that the beads of Fealty themselves, if you actually look at them and zoom in on them, they're composed of a bunch of pearls, irident pearls, and the talismans in between the edges of them are actually have the imprinted outline of lunar coins that are lightly engraved upon it. So that's a really interesting design concept. But let me know what you guys think about this piece of lore, what Mithrix probably could have used the pearls for, the irident pearl and the beads of Fealty, and how he would have used them to come back in relation to the Bazaar Between Time. Or leave any ideas you guys have about the lore, like, sub, share, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe.